Hello everybody and welcome back to Tales of Gracie's F. On the last episode, we tried to come here in order to negotiate with Hubert, but then Richard suddenly attacked against our wishes, and then we had to drive him back, and then Sophie regained her memories and so many other things happened, and now we're at a point where we have to try and save Hubert because he's going to get recalled to Strata, but then Cheria got kidnapped and we gotta go find her! Very stressful!
Look, it's a Sopharia. It's withered.
I think it's been pressed. It looks quite old.
Could it be the one that we gave to Cheria all those years ago?
Pressed?
When people want to save important flowers, they press them between pieces of paper to dry them out.
Could it be? I bet this belongs to Cheria. That means she must be up ahead somewhere. Everyone, this way!
Well, that's the only lead we've got so far. A pressed Sopharia. A pressed Sopharia flower found at the gate to West Lamp Road. Alright team, let's move out! Oh dear. What's Cheria gotten herself into this time?
That pressed flower we picked up in Lant is a Sopharia.
That sounds like your name. Is it a coincidence?
No, it's not. I was named after this flower.
I see.
Asbel, Hubert, and Cheria gave me my name, back when they were kids. It's very important to me.
Is that right? Then take good care of both the name and the flower.
Yes, I will, Captain.
Aw, that was very sweet. We don't typically see interactions between Sophie and Malik, at least we haven't seen too many so far, so that was nice. I always like it when characters can, that don't usually interact with each other, have conversations with each other. Because it's always very interesting when you have, like, a completely different dynamic, to, observe between different personalities and such. Anyway, what are you up to here, soldier? I hear Lieutenant Oswald was actually born in Lant. No wonder he's so kind to those people. They're his kin! Well done, buddy. Are you a little bit slow on the uptake? Because, I have a feeling quite a few of the people in Strata knew about that, maybe. Maybe not. Maybe it's like a big secret, and they don't want it to be known that he was originally from Lant. I mean, I'm not entirely sure why that would be a problem, but, that's just me.
I have to escape and warn everyone. Come on, just a little more. Yes, got it. It's locked. Let me out! Somebody open this door!
Cheria!
Oh, that's trouble. Big trouble! And straight into a battle we go! So, I think this would be a good time that I switch on over to Malik and try to use his moveset for a change. So, Malik is a long-range fighter, which is actually kind of different considering, usually the bigger characters are like tanks or something. But no, Malik specializes with using his Bladerang and doesn't have many close-range options. He has quite a few, different V-Arts which have elemental properties. And from what I remember when I played him before, I never used him much because he was one of the most advanced characters, or at least to me he was. It's possible to link Bladerang attacks the moment the weapon returns to Malik's hand. Quit step to shorten the pause that occurs when he catches the weapon, and then press X immediately again to throw it. See? Case in point. That's some pretty advanced tech.
Ooh, boy, oh boy, that was really close. Cheria, are you okay?
Yes. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
How could you have been so stupid?
No, I didn't mean... Things just
Things just
happened.
happened? If we had been a minute later, then you would have been killed!
I wasn't trying to be captured, Asbel. And you don't even know what happened, so stop yelling at me!
Whoa, hey there, kids. Now calm down. Everything's just fine, isn't it?
No, it isn't! Do you know how worried I was?
You were worried? Oh, that's rich. Look, all this happened because I was trying to save you.
You know, you've been treating me like crap ever since I came back here.
Well, that's your fault. In fact, all this is your fault. 7 years ago, you walked out of my life. You never came back. I didn't know if I'd ever see you again. I missed you. Damn it. I missed you so much. I wanted to come see you, but I was worried you wouldn't want me there. So I didn't.
Sorry. I felt like I couldn't come back till I was a knight.
Aw, they're so close they make me jealous.
Indeed.
Both of you just shut up! Asbel's nothing but a big jerk, and I don't care about him at all.
There we go. That's the Cheria I remember.
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
Take it easy, Cheria.
It just means that it's time for you to relax a little.
I'm really glad that you're the same girl I used to know. And I'm also really glad that, well, I mean, I'm just glad that you're safe.
Is your fight over?
Our fight? Yeah, it's over. We're good now. Isn't that right, Cheria?
Huh? Yes. It's all over.
So, are you friends?
Yes.
Good then. Make a friendship pact.
Ah, young love, ain't it wonderful?
Enough of your jokes, Pascal. Well, we should start heading back. We need to report our success.
Right.
Okay.
See, guys, sometimes all you have to do is talk about your problems with each other and then things turn out just dandy. Now it's been to just like old times.
Did anything bad happen to you?
It's good of you to worry, Sophie, but no, I'm fine.
We all worked together to track you down.
I know, and I really appreciate it. Oh, but Asbel, I have to tell you, it was Raymond who...
Don't worry about him. Hubert took care of it.
Hubert? Wow, so even Hubert helped out.
Come on, let's get back to Lant.
Somehow, little by little, it's like we're going back to the old days.
Cheria, you must be glad. You have your happy face on.
Yes, it's my happiest.
It certainly is, because I don't think we've seen that, CG art of you yet, so you must be pretty damn happy. Speaking of damn happy, I'm not sure if anyone noticed, but during that, you know, very nice exchange between, Cheria and Asbel, right at the end when, do I want this rice? You know what, I'm just going to discard it so it counts as me getting the treasure chest, but, well, when, Pascal was looking between the two of them, right at the end, she just stares dead right into the camera, and just gives the death stare to the camera, and it was really awkward. Maybe that's just me that noticed, but I'm going to get the last of these treasures and meet you back at the manor, because it's just going to be a walk back from here on out. God damn these lamp people leaving their damn gold everywhere. I swear to Christ, it's not just me, it's an actual problem. And here we are, back at the manor. I'm pretty sure Hubert would have taken Raymond to the guest room for him to recuperate. Let's tell him the good news.
Cheria, I'm glad you're safe. This would not have happened if I had monitored my subordinates more closely. I apologize.
Well, it's over now, so there's no need to worry. That's a terrible wound.
Yeah, I wonder whose fault that was.
His plan was coming undone, and so he stabbed himself. It was incredibly foolish.
Damn right it was incredibly foolish. I mean, was the idea of going through his mind at the time what, him just going, you didn't win? I'll stab myself so you can't punish me. You didn't win.
You'll be alright. I'll take care of you.
Wait, what?
You...
You should be fine now. Just make sure to get lots of rest.
I treated you poorly. Why are you doing this?
Because Cheria is a kind and gentle soul. Maybe too much for her own good, but there should be proof of it, considering she just healed the person who tried to, and almost succeeded in kidnapping and killing her.
Let's agree to forget all that, alright?
Thank you.
And the next time you feel like doing something crazy, stop and think about it.
I will.
Come on, let's get to Strata and deliver that letter.
Oh, yes, right, that was the thing we were doing.
Cheria, are you coming?
Yes, of course.
Alright, kids, let's get walking!
Wait, please. Take this. I meant to give it to you earlier, but things got hectic.
What's this bag?
It's nothing really. It's just a good luck charm. Anyway, if you're going to go, you'd best get moving.
You got it. Farewell.
And be careful.
Aw, he does care. A good luck charm. A charm received from Hubert. There's something inside it. I mean, it would be easy to open up the bag and look to see what's inside it, but, why ruin the surprise, you know?
What's on your mind, Asbel?
I got this good luck charm from Hubert, and I'm trying to figure out what he meant by it.
Maybe it's just his own way of worrying.
How so?
I'm sure he remembers heading to Strata 7 years ago, alone and scared. He probably can't help but think of you making the same trip.
Even after all that time. Cheria, we have to save him.
Yes, we will.
Alright, so... we've got our good luck charm. We settled the dispute with Cheria and Raymond. And now, it is finally not time to go to Strata because there's a sub-event that we need to do right now. So I'm going to delay the mission even further because we need to get that sub-event done now. We're doing it now. I'll meet you guys in front on the top of Lant Meadow. And here we are, Lant Hill Meadow. So, I can't actually remember if I showed it on camera, but if you go to the maid in the manor with the requests, one of the requests is made by a certain person called Richard, who said that he left something for us at the foot of the place where we made a friendship pact. Let's see if we can find said thing, shall we? Hey look, a letter. I wonder who wrote it. Huh? It's addressed to me. Is it from someone in Lant? Doesn't say who it's from. Are you going to read it? I don't know if I should. It's addressed to you, yeah? So then what's the big deal? Alright, let's see what it says. Dear Asbel, how long has it been since we last saw each other? When I hear of your exploits at the Night Academy, I'm struck by a desire to see you. Recently, I even snuck down there to pay you a visit. Unfortunately, you were already gone when I arrived. I asked after you, but was told that only that you wouldn't be returning for some time. Thinking that you might have returned home, I immediately made for Lant, but you weren't to be found here either. So I decided the best course of action was to write you this letter. I figured that if I post a request at the manor, you'd be the likeliest man to find it. I hope I'm right. Things at home are as messy as ever, so this may be the last letter that I'm able to send. I would very much like to see you again, but I know your life is busy, and I don't want to trouble you. Take care, and know that I treasure our friendship above anything else. Look at the date, it's more than a year old. Man, you really bet on us finding this request and no one else bothering to look it up, because that's a long time that request has been up. Sounds like the writer wasn't quite a fix. Do you think it was written by... There's only one person who would think to hide a letter here. He must have been seeking my help. Asbel? Let's come here again, the three of us. Yeah, and then we can stand under this tree and make another friendship pact. Let's hope we can bring Richard's reign of terror to an end soon, so we can do just that. That's not it, Asbel. Richard wasn't seeking your help. He just wanted to see you again. Even if it meant putting his life in danger by leaving the castle. You okay, Cheria? Yes, I'm fine. I know because I was the same way. Oh, Cheria. A letter found beneath the tree at Lant Hill. You don't know who wrote it. Take a wild guess who it could be. And Cheria acquired the Sympathetic Soul title. You know, on that note, a lot of people would say that her healing the person who kidnapped and tried to kill her was a stupid move, and you know what? It kind of is. But at the same time, I'm also the type of person to forgive things way too easily, so I can't really be a hypocrite and say I wouldn't do that either, because I totally would. Is it the most logical thing to do? Absolutely not. But, you know, forgive and forget, right? Anyway, I'm gonna head over to the manor and hand in that request, and I'll be back on West Lant Road, making my way upwards to the port, and I'll meet you guys there in a second.
Asbel, can I see what Hubert gave you?
Oh, the good luck charm? Sure thing. Here you go.
Must be nice to get a charm from your little bro.
That's funny. When Asbel first entered the academy, he talked about his brother all the time.
Oh really, did he now?
Captain, come on. We don't need to bring all that up now.
Well, I want to hear it.
I want to hear it.
Me too.
Ha, you're outnumbered.
Asbel's brother had been sent to Strata, and he worried about him constantly. Was he lonely? Was he being bullied? His brother was a quiet sort, and Asbel worried others would mistake that for weakness. You even sent him a letter, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, but I never got a reply.
I'm sure he knew you were thinking of him.
I hope so.
Here's the charm back.
Thank you.
It's a special gift from Hubert. I'm sure it will protect you.
Thanks, brother. Okay, we're almost to the port. Let's hurry.
Man, just keep on tallying up the things that are protecting me. Hubert's charm, Sophie, my sword. Yeah, that's right, I'm counting my sword skills as something that protects me. I mean, I gotta give myself a little bit of credit, you know?
So guys, what's Strata like?
I heard it was covered in sand, but... Asbel, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You seem awfully nervous.
Ooh, someone's freaking out about meeting the new family.
No, it's not like that. I don't want to say anything rude. Captain!
Ha, I think you hit the nail on the head there, Pascal. To think our young, rebellious Asbel would grow up to be someone so upstanding and with good morals, and it's weird. Oh my god, it finally took all this time, but now we're finally making our way to Strata, and we're on a new part of Westlamp Road. And we got a seashell. It's pretty, apparently. You know what, game? I'll take your word on that. Also, I'm just going to continue missing all of these monsters, because it's still the same ones from before, and they give negligible experience. And gold. And SP. Basically, they're not worth fighting, is what I'm trying to say.
It looks like Straton's soldiers are guarding the port.
We can take that boat to Strata.
Well, hopefully, because we got the letter, there won't be too much of a problem when crossing the border. Anyway, before we head on out, I'm going to check the residents here, because there always seems to be one at every port, and... Excuse me, ma'am, are you having fun? Wee, haha. I will take that as a yes. Excuse me, how old is your daughter? Unbelievable. Will she ever grow up? Pretty old, apparently. Well, what does Dodo have to say? The preoccupied dog's gentle eyes seem to be trying to speak to you. This girl never seems to grow up, woof. But enough of that. Have you changed your title yet? In fact, I have, Mr. Dodo, and I don't need you reminding and patronizing me, okay? I can perfectly remember to change my titles, damn it. Got some more rice. Jesus Christ, why is there so much rice recently? You know what, lady? I'm full on rice, so you can take that back and make a nice curry or a, like, I don't know, pad thai or something. Does pad thai have rice? I'm pretty sure it does. I can't remember, but yeah, you can keep your rice. I really don't need it. All right, very last thing before we head to Strata. I swear to God.
It'll be a while before we reach Strata. We probably ought to eat something to tide us over.
Good idea. I bet the cafeteria on board will be expensive.
Cheria.
You should eat something too, Sophie, because if you decide you're hungry later, it'll be too late once we're on board.
Okay, I understand.
You too, Pascal.
Yeah, whatevs. I'm not hungry.
That doesn't matter. Eat something.
They aren't even selling anything good around here.
What's wrong with grilled chicken?
Well, you know, I'm not into the greasy stuff.
You like grilled chicken, Cheria?
Of course. It's like they say, real women eat chicken.
Only you say that.
You know, I think that's one of my favorite skits so far. Also, what the hell, Pascal? You're supposed to be my favorite character. Who in this earth doesn't like grilled chicken? Other than vegetarians. And vegans. But anyway, you know what? I'm with Cheria on her motto and her sayings. I think real women eat grilled chicken, damn it. This is the boarding dock for the ferry between Lunt and Strata's Rai. It took so much more time than necessary, and many more distractions. But it's finally time. We're gonna go to Strata. We'll be departing shortly. I wonder if that's the same captain who we keep on running into, or if it's a completely different captain and they're just like members of the same family or something. That's more believable considering Windor has like 4 ports? Verona, Grailside, and 2 LARP ports in both the east and west. Yeah, it's 4 ports. Jesus. Must be like a trade continent or something.
Oh, Cheria. I picked this up earlier.
Oh, I thought I'd lost this. Thank you.
Is it the same Soferia I gave you?
Huh? Well, yeah, it is. Is that okay?
Of course it is. Why would that not be okay?
The times we spent together are some of my favorite memories. And after everyone left and I was alone, I used those memories to keep going. I honestly never thought we'd be together again. I mean all of us. Sophie too. Not just you and me.
I understand. I'm happy we're all together again, too.
I don't think you understand anything.
Girl, you're gonna have to make your advances way more clear than that, because Asbel's about as dense as a neuron star. Is a neuron star dense? I feel like that's the one that has extreme density. I know there's a star that collapses in on its own weight, and that gets really dense. That star. He's as dense as that star.
Your Majesty, you should rest. I must insist that you return to your room at once.
I'm fine. There is no need.
But sire, you are still recovering from the grievous wounds you received.
I am not a normal human, Dallin.
What does that mean?
I am the king of Windor. Do not think to equate me with mere commoners. The king must be strong, and I must become even stronger. And I know just what to do. There is great power here in Windor. And not just here. This entire world is filled with incredible power.
So this is Strahda's port, huh? I wonder how long it'll take to reach Eau Liberte.
Guys, we finally made it.
Pardon me, but are you heading to the capital?
Why, yes we are, my good sir. We had so many roadblocks along the way.
Unfortunately, the road is currently blocked by the Rokugan.
This is what I get for tempting fate. Also, what the hell's a Rokugan?
The Rokugan?
It's a large monster with a rock-like appearance. Still, this is odd. I'd heard that the Rokugan was an intelligent and docile creature that never troubled humans.
Well, it's troubling humans now. And plus, I've beaten the Adamantoids from Final Fantasy 15. I think I can take my giant monsters down pretty well, thank you very much. Especially ones with a rock-like appearance. Everyone, get your hunting gear ready. I'm gonna eat a rock monster.
Normally that's true, but right now it's rampaging on the high road between Sable Isole and the capital. It's a dangerous situation, so the military has closed the high road to all through traffic.
Thank you for informing us.
I'm impressed you know so much about the local wildlife, Captain.
I spent time here before joining the Knights.
Wait, seriously? Huh, interesting.
The Rokugan is beloved among the citizens of Strahda.
Wait, it is? Ah, crap. That means we probably can't kill it. Ah, damn it. Okay. Alright, nobody gear up. I wanted to hunt me a rock monster.
So, what's the plan, Asbel?
Hard to say without knowing more about the situation. For now, let's head for the town of Sable Izole.
We'll just wing it like we usually do. Holy crap, we finally made it to a new continent. The continent of Strata. And unfortunately, even though we just got here, I'm going to end the episode off right here because even though this is quite a small port, well, I mean, it's a bit bigger than some of the other ports that we've been to, but smaller than some of the towns we've been to. But basically what I'm trying to say is there's still quite a bit we can do here. And I want to cover it all in one episode. But I'm finally glad that we've got to a new location, because we were going back and forth between the same locations quite a bit. I mean, I like Windor, and I like how it looks, but it's always nice to have a bit of change of scenery every so often. Anyway, I'm going to end you guys off on a character skit, which seems to be a tradition of sort recently. And if you like this episode, remember to do all that junk I keep on saying to do, and I'll see you guys next time.
Asbel, I've been wondering, when did His Majesty's behavior begin to change?
When we first saw him again, he seemed like the same Richard we knew before. But soon after that, his personality began to change.
I wonder what happened to him.
The last time we saw him, back at Launt, I could barely recognize him.
It's possible he may never return to the man he used to be.
That's not true.
Cheria?
Richard will come back. Everything will be like it was before. And the same goes for Hubert. I just know it.
Don't worry. I'm not giving up on them.
I'm not gonna give up on them too, but things and people change, you know? And maybe it won't be exactly the same as before, but maybe we can make it as close to it as possible.